I'm going to show you the best wireless mechanical keyboards you can get at every price range. No matter your budget, I will help you find the best pick for your needs. Let's go. First, we're going to take a look at the best options in the under $100 range. AULA F99. This keyboard really surprised me with its 96% layout. It keeps almost all the keys I need, including the numpad, but squishes them into a much smaller footprint on my desk. Typing on it feels super smooth and pretty quiet thanks to the gasket mount design and all the sound dampening layers they packed in there. I love that it connects in 3 ways: Bluetooth 2.4 GHz wireless with the dongle and USB-C, and you can even swap out the switches easily if you want a different feel later. The battery life is genuinely massive at 8000 mAh, lasting ages between charges, and the RGB lighting looks bright and adds a nice touch. I'd say this is perfect if you want most keys without a huge keyboard, whether for work or gaming, and especially if you use the numpad often. Maybe skip it if you absolutely need shine-through keycaps to see legends in the dark or prefer a really firm typing feel, as this one is quite soft and bouncy. Keychron K2. This is such a solid entry point into the world of wireless mechanical keyboards, especially hitting that sweet spot under $100. The K2 V2 keeps things compact with its 75% layout, giving you the essential function keys without taking up much space, making it easy to carry around too. Connecting is easy. You can link up to 3 devices via Bluetooth and switch between them, or just plug it in with the USB-C cable. It's known for playing really nicely with Macs, even coming with Mac-specific keycaps, but works perfectly fine on Windows too. Typing feels pretty good with the gate-around switches, and the battery life is decent, lasting a long time with the backlight off. I definitely recommend this if you're new to mechanical keyboards, work across multiple devices, or need something reliable for coding or office tasks. However, if you're a hardcore competitive gamer needing the absolute lowest latency, or if you really want software to customize macros, you might want to look elsewhere. Next, we're going to take a look at the best options in the $100 to $150 range. LemoKey P1 Pro. This keyboard really surprised me with how premium it feels right out of the box, especially considering its $129 price tag. It's a 75% layout, meaning no numpad, but the sturdy aluminum case and the comfortable key spacing make typing and gaming feel fantastic. I love the gasket mount design. It gives key presses a cushioned, satisfying feel without being overly loud, which is great for longer sessions. The little dial knob for volume is super clicky and addictive to use, way better than function keys. For gaming, the 2.4 GHz wireless connection is rock solid with a 1000 Hz polling rate, so I didn't notice any lag. Now honestly, if you're looking for a compact, well-built keyboard that excels at gaming and typing without shouting gamer too loudly, I definitely recommend this one. If you absolutely need a numpad or want a super flashy RGB, this might not be the one for you, though. NuFi Air 75 V2. This board is all about the sleek, low-profile vibe, and I have to say, NuFi nailed the aesthetic. It's incredibly thin and light, making it super easy to toss in a bag or even use directly on top of my laptop keyboard. Typing on it feels surprisingly good for low-profile keys. They have more travel than you might expect, bridging the gap between laptop keys and full-height mechanicals. Although the flat profile took me a short while to get used to. They seriously upgraded the wireless for gaming with the 1000 Hz polling rate on the 2.4 GHz dongle, putting it on par with wired gaming boards, plus the battery life is much better now. It's also highly customizable with QMK VIA support if you want a stylish portable low-profile keyboard that works great for both productivity and gaming. I think the Air 75 V2 at around $120 is an amazing choice. If you just can't stand low-profile keys or need absolute stability without any potential firmware quirks, you might want to look elsewhere. Next, we're going to take a look at the best options in the $150 to $200 range. Razer Pro Type Ultra. This keyboard is aimed squarely at folks wanting a mechanical feel for the office, blending productivity features with a sleek professional look. It uses Razer's yellow switches, which are linear, meaning they feel smooth without a bump when you press them, and they're pretty quiet, though maybe not as silent as Razer claims. I found typing on it comfortable, especially with the included cushioned wrist rest, which is a nice touch for long work sessions. It connects via Bluetooth, a 2.4 GHz dongle for lag-free performance, or just a plain old USB-C cable, making it easy to switch between devices. If you're a fast typist or someone who needs a full-size keyboard that looks clean and professional with just simple white backlighting, this is a solid choice. However, if you crave RGB lighting, need extensive Mac software support, or are sensitive to minor key sounds, or find the keys a bit high even with the rest, you might want to look elsewhere. Logitech G715. This keyboard is part of Logitech's Aurora collection, rocking a really cool, dreamy aesthetic in a compact, 10-keyless design, meaning no number pad. It feels great to type on with its nice PBT keycaps, and you can choose between different switch types. depending on your preference. I tried the tactile ones, and they were pretty quiet. It comes with a super comfy cloud-shaped palm rest, and the RGB lighting looks fantastic, especially the subtle under-key glow. Connectivity is top-notch with both reliable Lightspeed wireless and Bluetooth options. If you're looking for a stylish TKL keyboard, maybe have smaller hands, love customizable RGB, and appreciate handy media controls like the volume roller, this is definitely worth considering. But it's quite pricey for what it is. The battery life is just okay at around 30 hours with the lights on, and if you have larger hands, you might find it a bit cramped. Next, we're gonna take a look at the best options in the $200 to $250 range. SteelSeries on Apex Pro TKL Gen 3. This keyboard is seriously aimed at gamers who want the absolute best performance and customization. The magnetic switches feel incredibly smooth and let you adjust exactly how far you need to press a key, which is wild for tweaking things just right in competitive games. The build quality is top-notch. It feels solid and premium right down to the included wrist rest and the nice textured keycaps. It even has a little OLED screen for changing settings on the fly or displaying info, which is pretty neat. Honestly, if you're deep into gaming and love tinkering with actuation points and rapid trigger stuff for that extra edge, this is a fantastic, albeit pricey option. If you are mainly typing or on a tighter budget, you might want to look elsewhere as the typing feel isn't the strongest point compared to its gaming prowess. Keychron K1 Max. This thing is an absolute unit built like a tank with its full aluminum body. Seriously, it weighs almost 1.8 kilograms. It's geared towards folks who appreciate a premium feel and want deep customization options, like swapping out switches easily thanks to the hot swap board. The typing experience is genuinely fantastic right out of the box, especially with the Keychron Jupiter switches it comes with if you get the assembled version. It just sounds and feels really satisfying thanks to the gasket mount and internal phone. It connects wirelessly via 2.4 GHz or Bluetooth, and the battery life is pretty solid too. If you're a keyboard enthusiast wanting a high-end heavy customizable wireless board that feels amazing to type on, this is a brilliant choice. However, if you need a numpad, prefer a lighter board, or are looking for something more budget-friendly, this premium beast might not be the one for you. And finally, we're gonna take a look at the best options in the $250 plus range. SteelSeries Apex Pro TKL. This keyboard is seriously fast, clearly built with gaming performance as a top priority. The standout feature for me is the adjustable actuation on the switches. You can literally set how lightly you need to press each key for it to register, which is wild for customizing movement keys like WASD. It's got that 10 keyless layout, so it saves desk space but keeps the arrow keys. Plus it feels really sturdy with its aluminum top-plated textured keycaps. I also appreciate the magnetic wrist rest they include, which is pretty comfy. If you're a competitive gamer looking for speed, responsiveness, and deep customization options, and you have the budget, this is a fantastic choice. However, if you mostly type or prefer a full-sized layout, or if the $250 price tag makes your wallet cry, you might want to look elsewhere, as it's definitely an investment and maybe not the absolute best for pure typing tasks. Keychron Q5 HE. This keyboard brings something different to the table with its Hall effect magnetic switches, which feel incredibly smooth and precise whether I'm typing or gaming. It's built like a tank with a full aluminum body. Seriously, this thing weighs nearly 5 pounds, so it's not going anywhere on your desk. Customization is huge here. You can tweak actuation points using their web app, map keys, create macros, and even hot swap the magnetic switches, though only with specific compatible ones. It features a 96% layout, giving you almost all the keys of a full-size keyboard in a slightly more compact form, and it connects via Bluetooth or 2.4 GHz wireless, easily switching between my Mac and PC. I'd say this is perfect for someone who wants a premium, highly customizable keyboard for both serious work and gaming, especially if you appreciate a hefty build and multi-device connectivity. But if you need something portable, or if you're solely focused on the absolute fastest gaming switches without needing the extra keys or premium build, this might be overkill. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope this video was helpful to you. If you found this video to be helpful, leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. Alright, peace out.